I am marketing the higaisha. I am going to the store here at 8 o'clock or something like that, 8:30. I have work later on. I'm gonna pick me up some okra because I want to do this okra challenge. Okay, I'm back home. My fiance is gonna think I'm crazy. So I got 3 of these little bags of okra, and I don't really like slimy stuff. Actually, I hate okra. Look at me, I'm like so hot. That's how hot Japanese summers are. Anyway, I also got lemon to try to hide the taste. I don't think the taste is gonna be the problem. I think the consistency is. So I'm gonna put everything in here, my little jug, and yeah, let's make this. Excuse the mess. This is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then tomorrow I will drink it. Okra water のチャレンジやってみたいと思ってた。
Okra water?
そう。
What is this?
Look at this.
Water what?
When you came home, I just put this in the refrigerator. You have to be careful, okay?
Oh.
This is okra.
Ah, okay. Okra ne?
Yeah, you know I don't like okra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Before you eat or drink anything, so as soon as you wake up, okay? Don't eat it, don't drink anything. It has to be this first. Wakatta? And so every day we can take a video and see how we look, our face, if we feel anything. Okay? You're not listening, you're paying attention to the camera.
Okay.
You're so nasty. Wakatta? Okay, don't touch. Because I am marketing the higaisha, I am going to the store here at 8 o'clock or something like that, 8:30. I have work later on. I'm gonna pick me up some okra because I want to do this okra challenge. Okay, I'm back home. My fiance is gonna think I'm crazy. So I got 3 of these little bags of okra, and I don't really like slimy stuff. Actually, I hate okra. Look at me, I'm like so hot. That's how hot Japanese summers are. Anyway, I also got lemon to try to hide the taste. I don't think the taste is gonna be the problem. I think the consistency is. So I'm gonna put everything in here, my little jug, and yeah, let's make this. Excuse the mess. This is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then tomorrow I will drink it. オクラウォーターのチャレンジやってみたいと思ってた。
オクラウォーター？
そう。
What is this?
Look at this.
Water what?
When you came home, I just put this in the refrigerator. You have to be careful, okay?
Oh.
This is okra.
Ah, okay, okay. Okraね?
Yeah, you know I don't like okra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. Before you eat or drink anything, so as soon as you wake up, okay? Don't eat it, don't drink anything. It has to be this first. わかった? And so every day we can take a video and see how we look, our face, if we feel anything. Okay? You're not listening, you're paying attention to the camera.
Okay.
You're so nasty. わかった? Okay, don't touch. Because I am marketing the Higaisha, I am going to the store here at 8 o'clock or something like that, 8:30. I have work later on. I'm gonna pick me up some okra because I want to do this okra challenge. Okay, I'm back home. My fiance is gonna think I'm crazy. So I got 3 of these little bags of okra, and I don't really like slimy stuff. Actually, I hate okra. Look at me, I'm like so hot. That's how hot Japanese summers are. Anyway, I also got lemon to try to hide the taste. I don't think the taste is gonna be the problem. I think the consistency is. So I'm gonna put everything in here, my little jug, and yeah, let's make this. Excuse the mess. This is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then tomorrow I will drink it. オクラウォーターのチャレンジやってみたいと思ってた。
オクラウォーター？
そう。
What is this?
Look at this.
Water what?
When you came home, I just put this in the refrigerator. You have to be careful, okay?
Oh.
This is okra.
Ah, okay, okay. Okraね?
Yeah, you know I don't like okra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. Before you eat or drink anything, so as soon as you wake up, okay? Don't eat it, don't drink anything. It has to be this first. わかった? And so every day we can take a video and see how we look, our face, if we feel anything. Okay? You're not listening, you're paying attention to the camera.
Okay.
You're so nasty. わかった? Okay, don't touch. Because I am marketing the Higaisha, I am going to the store here at 8 o'clock or something like that, 8:30. I have work later on. I'm gonna pick me up some okra because I want to do this okra challenge. Okay, I'm back home. My fiance is gonna think I'm crazy. So I got 3 of these little bags of okra, and I don't really like slimy stuff. Actually, I hate okra. Look at me, I'm like so hot. That's how hot Japanese summers are. Anyway, I also got lemon to try to hide the taste. I don't think the taste is gonna be the problem. I think the consistency is. So I'm gonna put everything in here, my little jug, and yeah, let's make this. Excuse the mess. This is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then tomorrow I will drink it. オクラウォーターのチャレンジやってみたいと思ってた。
オクラウォーター？
そう。
What is this?
Look at this.
Water what?
When you came home, I just put this in the refrigerator. You have to be careful, okay?
Oh.
This is okra.
Ah, okay, okay. Okraね?
Yeah, you know I don't like okra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Before you eat or drink anything, so as soon as you wake up, okay? Don't eat it, don't drink anything. It has to be this first. Wakata? And so every day we can take a video and see how we look, our face, if we feel anything. Okay? You're not listening, you're paying attention to the camera.
Okay.
You're so nasty. Wakata? Okay, don't touch. Because I am marketing no higaisha, I am going to the store here at 8 o'clock or something like that, 8:30. I have work later on. I'm gonna pick me up some okra because I want to do this okra challenge. Okay, I'm back home. My fiance is gonna think I'm crazy. So I got 3 of these little bags of okra, and I don't really like slimy stuff. Actually, I hate okra. Look at me, I'm like so hot. That's how hot Japanese summers are. Anyway, I also got lemon to try to hide the taste. I don't think the taste is gonna be the problem. I think the consistency is. So I'm gonna put everything in here, my little jug, and yeah, let's make this. Excuse the mess. This is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then tomorrow I will drink it. オクラウォーターのチャレンジやってみたいと思ってた。
オクラウォーター？
そう。
What is this?
Look at this.
Water what?
When you came home, I just put this in the refrigerator. You have to be careful, okay?
Oh.
This is okra.
Ah, okay. Okraね?
Yeah, you know I don't like okra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told me.
Yeah. Before you eat or drink anything, so as soon as you wake up, okay? Don't eat it, don't drink anything. It has to be this first. Wakata? And so every day we can take a video and see how we look, our face, if we feel anything. Okay? You're not listening, you're paying attention to the camera.
Okay.
You're so nasty. Wakata? Okay, don't touch. Okay. Hello, can you guys hear me? How do I stop this? Testing. Can you guys see me? Hi, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to stop the video from playing.
Oh, watching this, I can't hear anything. Oh, I can't hear.
I think now it's working, I'm not sure. Ah, there we go. I think it's working now. I'm not sure. Ah, okay. Yay, it's working. Sorry, I haven't used Streamlabs forever. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's YouTube live stream. Let's see who is here. I haven't had a chance to look at the comments or anything because I was just panicking trying to get everyone in here. Ah, okay. So da arashikage. Hello. Thank you. Hope everything's going well. Thank you. Hello, bonjour. West Indies. Hello, Alabama. Okay. I have some videos to you. Oh yeah, thank you, Raquel. I'm still trying to figure things out though, as you guys could see, 4 minutes late. Raquel, okay, another books and hello, I can't hear you, but no video. Okay, I see the pre-live. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I usually have these as Zoom lives. In my Zoom lives, I show you guys, I answer all of your questions directly and you guys can talk to me back and forth. But I still want to talk to you guys face to face too, so that's why I'm having this YouTube live stream. I don't think this is really good for the algorithm for YouTube wants to promote one thing. So if I'm going to do videos, YouTube wants to see videos. If I'm going to do live streams, YouTube just wants to see live streams. But I don't care. I don't care anymore. But thank you guys so much for joining me. In 5 minutes, I will start answering your questions. A lot of the questions that I received were about how to come to Japan, what type of visas do you need, what type of visas are there, how to get a visa, Japanese permanent residency system. So how does that work? How do you become a permanent resident in Japan? How to make a business in Japan? Some of you guys have been asking that. I think it's a really good question to have. And then also where to go in Japan. So if you're just coming to visit Japan and you don't know like where to go for what, then yeah, I'm gonna talk about where you should go for what. And then if you guys have any more questions, then yeah, I will be answering those. Let me just try to get my bearings straight. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like I haven't done this for like a really long time. Let's see. Hooray! See the pre-live, very low quality. Is it very low quality? How? Let's see. This is my fiance's phone. Okay. So, I don't know why I'm nervous. I used to do these live streams like a lot. Oh, there we go. Very low quality. She said it was very low quality. I wonder why. So I have it on my... Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so are you guys interested in learning Japanese too? Because for this time around, I didn't get many questions about learning Japanese. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rock. Wow, it is Monday, 8 o'clock a.m. I already did so much this morning. My fiance, my wonderful fiance, is here too, supporting me. You can wave. You're there.
I'm here.
Say hi.
Hi, hello.
Are you going to learn about Japan today?
What?
Are you going to learn about Japan today?
I think so, yeah.
Yay!
I'm learning every moment.
Yeah, we're gonna teach him about Japan today.
It's an interesting country. There's a lot of Asians. Like me.
So there's a lot of Asians in Japan. Okay. Okay, in 2 minutes we can start. Well, I guess I can start answering your questions. So after this will be recorded, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the recording. Streamlabs is recording. I don't know what to do, how to do it, but we will make it work. Before we get started, are there any quick questions? Hooray, I see the pre-live. Okay. I can't thank you guys enough for coming today. I'm excited but nervous. Okay, and I can't wait to show you guys our new apartment. Our new place is incredible, but we have not like cleaned everything. We don't have all of our furniture, but we can't buy all of our furniture just yet because there's a big surprise happening in just 2 weeks. Definitely going to be making videos about that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, so the moment we can come back, get furniture, and design this place, then we can show you guys. But if you're following me on Instagram, I already kind of designed our first balcony. We have 2 balconies. I kind of designed our first balcony. We've been growing plants. We did our okra water just this morning. Do you feel healthy? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so let's get started into answering your questions. I hope you guys have a pen and paper because I'm going to be covering a lot of information. Let's start with this one. Sorry, just 1 second. Here. Oops. Oops. This one. Here. Okay, you guys can see me. Let me move me over there. Here. Okay, so welcome to Ask Jasmine-chan, where to go in Japan. Let's start. First slide. So like I said before, today I will be covering your questions. A lot of your questions for today were how to come to Japan, visas, getting a visa, Japanese permanent residency system, where to go in Tokyo, and all that stuff. So I have my phone right here looking at your questions along the way. So I'll do my best to try to answer questions along the way. But if I don't, I hope you guys can follow me until the end and try to ask again, or I'll just have to scroll up. So first, let's talk about the types of Japanese visas. So if you're coming to live in Japan, or if you're just coming to Japan, you have to have a visa. Most people will come here on a tourist visa. If you're coming from America, which the majority of my audience is from the US, the visa is like 3 months. It's a 3-month visa. Can you guys still see me? Looks like you guys can't see me. Let me just check. 見えるの? So you can't see me though. There we go. Ha ha ha, you can see me. Ha ha. Okay. So I'm still figuring this out. Okay, hopefully by the next time around, guys, like this will be fine. But yeah, so there are 29 types of visas to come to Japan. The most common ones are working visa. That's actually what I have. I do not have a permanent residency visa just yet. Next, there are the highly skilled professional visas, student visas. If you're coming to Japan, I would recommend coming on a work visa or a student visa. Those are the easiest ones to get. Then there's a spouse and family visa. That's what I'll be switching over to. Yeah, national dependent visa, permanent residency visa. If you have a permanent residency visa, that's the gold one. That's the one that everyone wants. Because if you have a permanent residency visa, your company cannot like treat you like a slave. Because a lot of companies here, they understand that they are sponsoring your visa. So they will basically not, how do I put this? Like, they don't try to go above and beyond to try to accommodate you because they know you can't really go anywhere because they're sponsoring your visa. So it's very difficult to move from company to company if you're on a work visa. So everyone wants a permanent residency visa because it doesn't matter what job you do in Japan. You can basically do anything. There's also the investor and business manager visa. I will talk briefly about that today. Designated activities visa. So I heard that this visa, designated activity visa, is the one if you just graduated from a school and you're starting to look for a job, you may get that visa. And then there's the working holiday visa. A lot of Europeans and Australian people can get this visa. Arigato ne. Oh, thank you. He just gave me a holder for my phone because before I was holding it with my hands. So for permanent residency eligibility requirements, you have to reside, obviously, in Japan. So you must have lived in Japan for 10 years. If you're married to a Japanese person or a permanent residency person, then you only have to live in Japan for 5 years. Then you have to show that you have employment in Japan and that you're making money. So even if you've worked at a job for like a long time, but you're making under, I think it's 250,000 yen, which is about like $2,000 a month, actually $2,300 a month, then it's very difficult to get permanent residency. You have to show that you're making enough money to live here in Japan. Also, you can't have any run-ins with the law. And you have to make sure, this is the one that trips up a lot of people. A lot of people don't or forget to pay, or they don't pay their like national insurance or their health insurance. So the government, like the immigration, they will check to make sure that you have made all of your taxes and your social securities and your health insurance. They will check that you have been paying them regularly, on time, not late, for the past, I think like they check last 3 years or so. So that's the one that gets a lot of people, because sometimes, especially like a lot of people's jobs here, especially if you come with English teaching, your income can fluctuate a little bit. So if it goes down and you can't pay for something, then you may miss out on a payment. And yeah, that's where a lot of people get tripped up. What area in Japan is the most ethnically diverse? Oh, okay. I can get into that a little bit later on. Let's see. So when you're applying for permanent residency, you will need application for permanent residency. That's easy. You can just get this on the website. You will also need your residence card. So when you came to Japan, if you have a work visa, you have to show that you have a work visa. I heard that it's better to also have a work visa that has 3 years or 5 years. I think 5 years is better. Of course, you have to show your passport. You have to show your tax returns for the last 3 years. You have to show a certificate of employment, so showing that your company you indeed work for a company. Proof of income, so proof that you're making money. So a lot of things in Japan, they will like often check that you have money. So when you're coming to Japan, I think they also check your bank account. So they will often check your bank account, check that you have money. When you're getting an apartment, they also check that you have money. Everyone's always checking your bank account and everything to make sure you have money. Your health insurance. So you have to show that you have been paying your health insurance, like I said before. If you're married to a permanent residency holder or a Japanese person, then you have to show your family register from the ward office. Yes. Oh, thank you, Da Arashikage. Yeah. So again, if you guys buy any of my guides, then you can always join these types of Zoom lives. So I usually have these in Zoom lives, and then you guys can ask me questions in live. If you guys buy any of my guides, and I update these guides. So when you guys send me questions, if it's really relevant, then I will update this guide. So this information right now is in this guide, How to Move to Japan. So if you guys go to my website, askjasminechan.com, if you buy a guide, then every month I have Zoom lives. We can talk, we can chat. If you have questions, you can tell me your personal problem or whatever about coming to Japan or just like moving abroad. It doesn't have to be Japan. And you can talk to me. Or if you check my website, askjasminechan.com, I also have 15-minute live consultations. So you can just talk to me for free for 15 minutes. If you want to talk longer or something like that, then you can pay. But like, yeah, I have all of these resources because I've been doing YouTube for more than 10 years, answering your questions. And a lot of you guys have the same questions. So I thought like, you know what, just talk to me. Tell me your personal thing. And I made guides for it. So the other question that I received was about starting a business in Japan. So if you're a foreigner starting a business in Japan, a lot of people take the business manager route. So this is if you already have a business. So this isn't like starting a business. I guess you can use it to start a business, but it's going to be expensive. So you should already have a business that you started in a different country or something. And your business has to make more than 5 million yen, but I believe they're changing this. So right now it's like $30,000. 5 million yen is about $30,000. But I think they're changing it, I don't know when, to like $100,000. So you have to have like $100,000 or hire 2 employees. And I believe they have to be Japanese employees. Because always, whether you're getting work visa, whether you're getting business manager visa, whatever visa you're getting, aside from permanent residency visa, you have to show the Japanese government why they need you and why they can't hire just another Japanese person. So if you're coming to Japan, you have to show Japan what you can benefit, how you can benefit the country. So if you're getting a business manager visa, you have to have a physical company with a physical office here in Japan. It's a lot. So you're going to have to like buy space. It could be like a WeWork space is also okay. But you have to have a physical company, physical office. You have to have $30,000 or hire 2 Japanese employees, I believe it is. And again, this is going to change to like $100,000. Also, you have to present your business plan to the Japanese government, and then they will judge, like, does Japan really need this company? Government that your company is making. Yeah. And as always, you have to prove to the Japanese government that you are generating enough income from your visa to sustain all of the expenses of the business and also sustain yourself. Again, this information can be found in my How to Move to Japan guide. I always update these guides, and every time I update these guides, you guys get the updated version. So it's like a one-time buy, and then you guys can join my Zoom lives, my private Zoom lives. You can talk to me directly, and you get updated information as soon as I get the information. So, yeah. The other visa that you can get if you want to start a business in Japan. Oh, thank you, Rock. Another visa that you can get is the startup visa. So the startup visa is really cool. It's a really cool concept. So if you want to come to Japan and you want to start a business, but you don't know what business you want to start, that's okay. This visa allows you to start a business from the ground up. So you don't even necessarily have to. It's good, obviously, it's good to have an idea of what you want to do. It's really good to have an idea of what you want to do. What industry do you want to enter? How do you want to help people? That will help you get the startup visa. But if you're not like 100% sure on like the logistics, how it's going to happen, that's okay. Because with this visa, the government is going to help you. They're going to give you all of like the data. They're going to show you like events to go to. They're going to give you everything basically to help you make a business so you can help the Japanese people. So, but this, I don't remember how long it is. I don't know if it's like a 1-year visa. I don't know. Sorry about that. Once I know, I will add it to the guide too. But this visa, yeah, allows you to start a business from the ground up. This one, the local governments will assist you. So it depends on which area you're going to. So this visa is only, I think, available in certain cities in Japan. So like big cities like Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka. I think there's other ones, but those are the main ones that I know of. Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka. So if you come to Japan, you want to live in any of these cities, they have this visa. And this visa is easier, I think, to get because when you're coming to Japan on a work visa, it's like the Japanese immigration, they are judging you. And there's so many people that are getting similar visas, right? But if you come to maybe like Fukuoka and you want to start a business, hey, not as many people are going to Fukuoka as they are going to Osaka or Tokyo. So it's in their benefit to get people to Fukuoka. So you have, I believe, a higher chance to get this visa if you go to like Fukuoka maybe. And again, the local government will assist you in making the business. So they have many events that you can attend and that you can be invited to the events. They will tell you specifically how to follow Japanese law, Japanese standards, and it's great for networking. So you can meet other people that want to start a business. You can talk to like the local government of what you need to start a business. So you have people along the way helping you. And they have many events in English as well. Of course, in Japan, Japanese is very needed, but they have events in English to help assist you. This is great for understanding what Japanese society really wants. Again, because they need resources, that's why they have this visa. They need people to think differently to help the Japanese people. That's where you come in. You make the business so you can help Japanese people in, and the governments will tell you, hey, we need people doing this. We need people doing this. Yeah, again, it's reviewed by the local governments and the Immigration Bureau. Let's say we'll buy. What is your knowledge, music, education, university, or opportunities? Playing music as a musician. Thank you. Okay, I can answer that maybe towards the end, Raquel. But thank you. Thank you for your questions. I'll try to get to that. Yeah, startup. Yeah, if you have this startup visa, your main goal is to make enough money so you can get this business manager visa. Because I'm sorry, I don't know the exact number, how long this visa is. Maybe it's like a 1-year visa, but you have to hit the ground running. Like you have to be completely serious. You will start a business and you will make, again, they're changing the system to be like $100,000. So you have to have like $100,000 to get the business manager visa. But yeah, your one main objective for when you have the startup visa, you're on a clock. You have to start generating income so you can apply for the business manager visa. Let's see. Next, where to go in Tokyo. So we're moving very quickly. This is great. So I think you guys, let's see. Let's go here. Sorry, just 1 second. Live. Live, I said. Oh. Sorry, I'm still learning this. Oh, no, it's there. Sorry, let's put that there. Okay, sorry, I'm still learning this system, so it takes me a while. But yeah, so the next part, if you guys follow me on Instagram too, I pointed out that I watch a lot of YouTube because I need to know like what's happening, what's going on. And I've been seeing so many YouTubers that come to Japan and like they make so many videos just in Shibuya. Just Shibuya. They're in Shibuya. Day 1, Shibuya. Day 2, Shibuya. Day 3, Shibuya. They don't say Shibuya. They're just like shopping and going shopping in Japan, or just like exploring Japanese restaurants. And it's always Shibuya or Shinjuku or Harajuku. Most people stay in those places. So that's the whole reason why I'm just like, okay, you guys need to know where to go for what in Tokyo, because each ward in Tokyo has a specific fashion, it's known for something different. So that's why I decided to share with you guys this, where to go in Tokyo. Before we get into that part, let me just try to tackle some of your questions so far. So the first question I received, how is the live music scene? I would like to Japanese, but it has to immersive, right? The live music scene in Japan is like crazy, in Tokyo at least. I have lived in the Kanto area of Japan all my life. Not all my life, just kidding. All my adult life. And the Kanto area, like Tokyo, Kanagawa, specifically Yokohama. So you guys know I just moved from Yokohama back to Tokyo. But Yokohama has a lot of jazz places. When my sister was here, I think there's videos of it actually on YouTube. When my sister was here, she got to sing live in some of the venues here or there in Yokohama, because there's so many live houses. Yokohama, I love Yokohama so much, but there's so many like small live houses. Again, Yokohama has a lot of jazz. You will find some rock places too, but there's a lot of jazz. In Tokyo, just where we moved here, there's just everywhere. There's live music everywhere. I don't know how to put it. If you want some like grunge or something like that, or like underground bands, then you should definitely hit up Koenji and Shimokitazawa. There's a lot of underground places there. You'll find a lot of new like musicians, and yeah, you can make your own like cult following, because there's so many. There's like live music literally everywhere in Tokyo, and Kanagawa, specifically Yokohama. I hope that answers your question, Raquel. Thor Anacostia asks, what time is it? So right now it is 8:58 a.m. So this live started for me at 8:30 a.m. Do you have any tips for learning kanji? Good luck. No, just kidding. Just kidding. So I am not sponsored at all. This is in my, I have a guide. Can you guys see? So you guys can see like right over here, I have like how I study Japanese guide. Again, all of these guides are on my website, and every time I get new information, I update it in my guides. And if you buy a guide, then you can always join my private Zoom lives, where you can always just talk to me directly. But for learning kanji, I'm not sponsored, but there's a website called Wanikani. Wanikani has helped me tremendously. Like, a lot of my reading, so even if I can't pronounce things, which I can pronounce a lot of the things that I can read, but even if I can't pronounce it, I can understand the meaning of a lot of kanji thanks to Wanikani. I also have like a kanji book, Remembering the Kanji. That's a very popular book that a lot of foreigners use. What else? Yeah, mainly Wanikani has been tremendous for me. It has helped me so much. And I reached out for them. I said this many times before, but I reached out to them saying like, hey, I've been talking about you guys, raving about your company, and like, can I be like a, what is it called, an affiliate? Can you guys be like an affiliate or something like that? Can you guys sponsor me? And they said they don't do sponsorships, at least with me. So I've been talking about wanikani for years because it has been so great for me. Yeah, so wanikani definitely helps, and remembering the kanji is also pretty good, but wanikani takes the cake for me. What's the temp? Nando da. What temperature is it? I don't know. It's hot and it's humid. Tokyo weather today. It is 31. It's 31 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 71%. There's an excessive heat warning right now. It's yeah. And in Fahrenheit, it's 87 degrees Fahrenheit with a 71% humidity. The humidity here is crazy. Like when you open the window, it just like bah, like hits you in the head. It's like you're being punched. Let's see what else. Don't be nervous. We are all just regular people who want to learn. Yeah, but like figuring out, I haven't used Streamlabs for such a long time. So like you guys saw me like fumbling around. I didn't know what to do, and I was 4 minutes late. So yeah. Let's see. Can't see only the image. Okay. Perfect. What area in Japan is the most ethnically diverse? I'm not sure, but where is it? I'm not sure, but there is a place in Kanja. Where is like the Brazilian people? A lot of Brazilian people live where in Japan?
Brazilian people?
Yeah, Brazil 人、日本で。I think it was Saitama. There's like a lot of Brazilian people living in like a little bit north of Tokyo. I think it's Saitama, I don't remember. So according to Google, Osaka, Kobe is the most ethnically diverse. So you have to remember in Japan, the most common foreigner in Japan is Chinese. So when many Japanese people talk about foreigners, they're most always talking about Chinese people. So yeah, a lot of times like when I'm talking to people out and about like in Japan, sometimes the only way that I can recognize that they're Chinese is by an accent. Of course sometimes like the clothes they wear, but yeah, there's a lot of Chinese people everywhere. So, and Koreans obviously. But when Google's talking about like ethnically diverse, I think they're mainly talking about like Chinese people and Korean people. Because Osaka, the Kansai area of Japan, they have a lot of Koreans and Chinese people. Let's see. This is really helpful. Thanks.
Many Brazilian people living in Aichi.
ありがとうね。
Yeah, second is Shizuoka, and third is Gunma.
Gunma だった。Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of Brazilian people, according to my fiance just now. There's a lot of Brazilian people living in Aichi, Shizuoka, and Gunma. I heard about the Gunma one. So I heard a lot of people about, I've always heard about the Brazilian people living in Gunma. I didn't know about Aichi. Yes. Okay, so let's continue with the presentation, and then I will continue with your questions. So let's see if I can do this. Let's go. This goes there. Not there. Here. Okay. Okay, so let's continue here. Here, so where to go in Tokyo? So again, all of this is in my guide. Oh, 見えないね。なんで？わかんない。Yeah, all of this is in my guide, how to make friends and move to Japan. Here, can you guys see? So, when you guys think of Tokyo, what words do you think of? Maybe I kind of gave it away, but when you guys think of Tokyo, what words do you think of? Oh no, I gave it away. What words do you guys think of? Can you write? Oh, nice, I'm Brazilian. Hey. Oh wow, they said it's 8 p.m. in Washington, D.C. Thanks for the info. Oh, thank you so much, Thor. Thank you. So what words do people think of when they think of Tokyo? What do you guys think of when you think of Tokyo? Anything? Do you think of, I don't know. So most people I would say like think of Shibuya. What do you guys think of? Tokyo Drift, that's great. Okay, so okay, you think of Tokyo Drift. Anything else? Let's get one more. What do you think of when you think of Tokyo? Busy, many hidden treasures. Oh, okay. Maid cafes. Yeah, okay. So what wards? Like what areas though? So those are matcha, maid cafe, yeah. What areas though? What wards? Do you guys know the wards of Tokyo? There's 23. I didn't know the wards of Tokyo before I came here. But then like after coming here, I'm just like, "Oh my god." Did you know the wards of Tokyo? In Hokkaido, did you know the wards of Tokyo?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Yeah. Sakura. Sakura.
Sakura is right.
No, it's not right. Yeah. Okay, so there's 23 wards in Tokyo. And when people usually think of Tokyo, they usually think of Shibuya, Harajuku, and Shinjuku. Harajuku is also Shinjuku, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shibuya is its own ward, I believe. Yeah. Shibuya is a ward. Then in Shinjuku ward is Harajuku. There's 23 main wards. Actually, there's more than 23, but the main wards are 23.
Yeah.
Hi, can I ask a quick question? Sure, DMG. What's your quick question? Okay, so while they're talking about their question. Okay, yeah, so most people think of these three places when they come to Tokyo, and that's why when you come to Tokyo, Shibuya, Harajuku, and Shinjuku are crazy crowded, like super crowded. You cannot walk. There are, in specifically Shibuya recently, I see more Westerners than Asian people, which is wow. That's incredible. It's even like outnumbering Chinese people. That's incredible. But there are 23 different main wards in Tokyo that you guys have to explore because each ward has its own fashion, its own like music, food, its own vibe. So that's why I wanted you guys to know this information. And that all of this again is in my guide, How to Make Friends and Find Love in Japan. So yes, so if you guys can understand, you don't have to understand all 23 wards, main wards in Tokyo, but if you understand like some of the top wards in Tokyo, then you can use this to your advantage for finding friends, for finding love, for for finding jobs, for like so many things. If you can just know where to go for what in Tokyo, like the world is yours basically. Japan is yours. Tokyo is yours. for example, where should you go in Tokyo for luxury or high class things or business oriented areas? Can you think, like, what cities or wards in Tokyo do you know that will fit luxury, high class, and business oriented areas? What do you guys think? Wards are cities? Yeah, wards are like, it's called the Tokyo main 20, what is it? Tokyo 23 main wards. That's what it's called. So the wards are, yeah, like little cities. So you know, like if you're American, you know how we have states, right? We have states. So that would be like Tokyo State. And then within our state, we have different cities, right? So we have like well, in my case, there's Baltimore City, then there's Baltimore County, then there's Allegheny County, like this. And then within those areas, there's also places. There's Towson. Towson is in Baltimore County, like this. So it's like subsect of a city, like that. That's a ward in Japan, in Tokyo. Oh, is my face cut off? Oh no, it's not. Yeah. Ginza, very good, Angel. So Ginza would be luxury, high class, and business oriented. There's a lot of Chinese tourists going to Ginza for fashion. So there's still a different type of tourist, but they know like where to go for what. So if you want to go to Ginza for like high fashion, that's the place to go. You can also go to Omotesando if there's also high fashion there. Yeah, there's a special type of people that also hang out in Ginza. I say like they're like the fake rich people. Because they're all into like their brand names and everything. But yeah, you can still find like a lot of business people getting drinks and going out there. Yeah, but Ginza is definitely one of the places. So all of this is in the guide, How to Make Friends and Find Love in Japan. So these are two of the places. In my guide, I think I have like 5 different places in Tokyo that you can go to. So if you want to find like luxury, high class, business oriented people, then you should definitely check out Akasaka and Azabujuban. These are just 2 of the places. Ginza is another one. Ginza's another one, and I think I have 5 full places in my guide here. So if you go to Akasaka and Azabujuban, so every ward in Tokyo, and I think many places in Japan, like each train station, each stop will have like a hangout spot or like a drinking alley spot or like a hangout. Yeah, I already said that, hangout spot. So Shibuya is like the big one. But there's also other places like where I lived. If you guys watched my last video, I lived in Myorenji in Yokohama. So we also had a drinking street, like a hangout street. It's called like a Yokocho area, right? So wherever you go, basically in Tokyo and other places in Japan, there will be like the hangout spot, the drinking alley spot. And that's where you can find hidden gems. So yeah, if you find, this is why I don't post specific places so much on my channel, on Instagram or on YouTube, because if you find a quote unquote hidden gem in social media, it's going to be crowded. It's not a hidden gem. It's going to be too crowded. So in order to find your own, go to one of these places, find the vibe that you like. If you like luxury, high class, and business oriented areas, here are 2. Go to Akasaka, go to Azabujuban, and in those places, they have their own yokocho. They have their own drinking street. And this is how you find your own hidden gem that you most likely will not find or find on social media, or you can find your own hidden gems, discover your own. So I make custom itineraries on my website. You guys can check out my reviews on Google, but I make custom itineraries on my website so you can discover your own hidden gems, because I guarantee you, if I post about it, which I try not to do, if I post about a specific restaurant or business on YouTube or on Instagram, it's going to be crowded. If you guys see it on Instagram or YouTube, it's going to be crowded. If when you go to these areas, Akasaka, Azabujuban, Ginza, like Angel 8 Princess 5 said, then these are the type of people that you're going to find. You're going to find a lot of women wearing black turtlenecks and short sleeve shirts. That's just the type that there are. Yeah, you will find like, yeah, a lot of women wearing this type of fashion. You'll find lots of CEO types and like very fit people, very what is it? Fit conscious people. Can you guys see my screen all the way? Yeah, there we go. There you go. So you will see like these type of people when you go to Akasaka and Azabujuban or Ginza. So Akasaka was voted the place in Japan with the most CEOs. The highest number of CEOs live in Akasaka. So this is my secret. So when I want to make new friends, I have a specific type of friends that I like. I have a specific type of people that I like. I like people that are very goal oriented. And so I go to these areas and I just hang out, basically. And I usually meet people, and they're usually my type of people because they're in these areas. So if you're going to these areas, then I recommend wearing like smart fashion, elegant fashion, business casual, high fashion, preppy fashion. Again, these people are like they exercise, they are health focused, they are business focused, they have their own business, or they're like high level executives or CEOs. So all of this again is in this guide here. The next place here. Where in Tokyo are the trendy, fashionable, and youthful areas? If you're young, like in your early 20s or something like that, or even like late teens, or you can, just under 30 or so, where should you go in Tokyo? Where do you think? Where are the trendy, fashionable, and youthful areas of Tokyo? どこだと思う?
Trendy fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shimeta? No?
Harajuku. Okay, DMG. Nice. Nice. Can you guys think of anything else? Oh, because of time, I should probably say. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to, like, if you're young and you want to hang out, then yeah, the trendy, fashionable, and youthful areas, these are only 2. In my guide, I think I have 5. Shibuya, very good. Shibuya, Shimokitazawa, Harajuku is also one. Very good, DMG. Yeah, I said Shimokitazawa, good job. Yeah, Kanto, my fiance, he said Shimokitazawa, he knew. Yeah. So a lot of tourists, when they come to Tokyo, they go straight to Shibuya, and it's no problem. Definitely go to Shibuya. It's definitely go, but you'll notice that there's a lot of younger people there. So sometimes, like, it just feels kind of strange when you see like older people just like looking around, like, how do I put it? Like, it's completely okay, but it's just like, you'll notice when you come to Shibuya that the crowd, the majority of the people, like the local people there, they're all like wearing very like flashy clothes or very street attire clothes, because a lot of the people that hang out in Shibuya, Harajuku, are trendy. They're very trendy, they're very fashionable, and they're very young. So you can find a lot of, Shibuya 109 building is a fashion building for women. There's also Shibuya, what is the one for men?
I'm sure. Yeah, 109 is so famous.
Yeah, there's another one for men, which is nearby. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, so if you're going to Shibuya or Shimokitazawa, so definitely hit up Shimokitazawa. So Shibuya, you should visit Shibuya. Shimokitazawa is, I think, in Setagaya. Right? Setagaya Ward. This one has less tourists. It's slowly been increasing, but it's really cool. This is where you can find a lot of underground music too. There's a lot of secondhand clothes there, but the people, the fashion, I think like Nana anime manga was like Koenji and where is it? Or Shimokitazawa.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if you guys like the manga or anime Nana, this type of fashion you can find it in Shimokitazawa and like Koenji. Koenji is kind of like west area Tokyo. So if you're going to these areas, you can wear like grunge style, especially in Shimokitazawa or Koenji. This is in my guide here. Street fashion, alternative clothes, vintage clothes, layered styles. That's what you'll find here. So what I meant by my statement before is like, if like you'll find these types of fashion when you go to Shibuya, and when you see like the tourists that are kind of like sticking out, they kind of like really stick out because it's just like you have a big group of people that are wearing this type of fashion, this type of vibe, and then the tourists that are just wearing like their sneakers and like long shorts and stuff like this, they kind of like really stick out. And of course, it's completely okay, but you know how it feels like when you see someone that really sticks out. So I have more places too in this guide, and again, I can't say it enough. Like, I always update these guides. So when I update the guides, you guys will receive the updates for free. So it's a one-time buy. And when you buy the guide, you can also join my private Zoom lives. So I think it's just a way that I can keep track of like your questions, because I receive 10 years plus on YouTube, I receive the same questions over and over and over. And so that's why I decided to do like these Zoom lives. Just ask me directly. Have 15-minute consultation directly for free. Just check out my website, please. So other questions that a lot of people ask me are like, where to go for cafes, where to go to meet people, where to go to find jobs, where to go for escaping English teaching. And that's why this is so important, because if you know your vibe, if you know like what type of people you want, if you know what type of job you want in Japan, if you want to know like, yeah, just who you want to be, what you want to do, just like what type of feeling you like, if you can understand this and you can understand the other 23 words in Tokyo, then you know where to go for cafes. You will know where to go for cafes that won't be super crowded because you will not find them on social media. You will know how to meet people because you understand the vibe of the place, and you understand again where to go. If you want to meet like locals, you will understand where to go to meet locals in this vibe. You will know where to find jobs. So if you know, I think did I post in my last video? It was a video on Instagram that I posted. If you guys understand like this type of stuff, then you will understand like how to match your clothes to the area so you can meet people and find jobs. Yeah, again, you can find like how to escape English teaching. So I can't tell you, like when I first moved to Yokohama, I didn't know anyone there in Yokohama. So what I did is I just started walking around and I joined a gym. So I found a really nice area of Yokohama, Kanai. If you guys go to Yokohama, definitely hit up Kanai. It has like an old, like northeastern American feel, because that's where I think Commodore Perry, like, I don't know, had warehouses or whatever, but there's a lot of bricks and bashamichi, like horse carriages and everything. Yeah, so I went to like this area of Yokohama and I found this really nice gym and I joined the gym there. And because that vibe was what I liked, what I loved, I started meeting so many people at the gym there. I met some incredible people that are my friends. Like, that's how I make friends. Go to the place that you like and just start hanging out there. Join a gym there. Go to the cafe there. All of that is in my guide, How to Make Friends and Find Love in Japan, because that's how it happens, basically. Yeah. Same with escaping English teaching. By joining the gym and meeting so many people, I've met like, so I'm interested in finance. I'm interested, of course, in like Japanese culture. So I've met my friend who is a tea ceremony. She does tea ceremonies. That's really cool. I also met a pole stripper. She's really cool. She just moved to Florida. I don't know if she's watching this. Hey, she got married to an American and moved to Florida. I wanted to interview her, but yeah, she's in Florida now. I also met like an investor. I met like a few investors. Yeah, but I'm sure like if I wanted to interview them for YouTube, which is my job, or if I wanted to find a job helping them like do something in English, something like that, I'm positive I can just ask them. I'm positive. And that's how it works, just by knowing where to go in Japan, in Tokyo, for what, and then just being there, and then like your people will come. So if you guys found value in this, I would be so grateful if you can leave a review on my Google profile. It would be very helpful. again, like if you download any of my guides, if you buy any of my guides, I also have a free guide. But if you guys download any of my guides, then you will always be invited to my private Zoom lives where you can talk to me directly. If you have a personal problem, you want me to like pay attention to your personal issue, whatever, I have free 15-minute consultations on my website. Just sign up. Yeah, I think it's like a very good benefit. Like I'm always updating my guides when I get more information. When you guys send me like really relevant questions, I always update the guides. You guys always get the information. But this was the best way I found to help answer your questions very in depth. I put a lot of work in those guides too. And I have a coach too. She helps me. And she's just like, you could have just done black and white. Like, it doesn't have to be so elaborate. But I added a lot of, like, pretty things because, like, I need things to keep my attention. So I thought it was, like, a very good deal. So you guys can stay updated, and then I can stay motivated in updating them. So, yeah. Let's see. Do you guys have any other questions? Clothing size, or should we bring our own clothes? Do we have Amazon shipments? Oh yeah, Amazon is no problem here in Japan. Actually, in Tokyo, it's pretty quick. Yeah, it's pretty quick. When we first moved here to this Tokyo apartment, we had to wait for like 2 weeks or something for one item, like our dresser or something like that. Then we realized like how spoiled we were, because for everything else you can get things. I've gotten things within the same day. If I ordered in the morning, I've gotten things within the same day from Amazon. That was incredible. But yeah, you can get a lot of things the next day or after 2 days on Amazon. Amazon works no problem. Clothing size. There are some plus-sized stores here. It is more difficult to find. There's this one store. What is it called? I have the image in my head, but I can't remember it. If I can remember it, I'll also add it to the guide. So like, yeah, I put all of your questions in my guide, so I will add that information in my guide to yeah, maybe the how to move to Japan one. Yeah. When my mom was here, she needed shoes. So I think you guys saw the video of my mom when she was walking. We walked so much. And she hurt her foot. We had to go to the clinic, but she needed new shoes, and we found a plus size shoe store in Shinjuku. So I can go get the name of that one, and I can also add that to my guide. But yeah, if you guys want a free guide, I have one of my free guides you can download. It will be on the screen in 5, 4. There we go. Here's a link to my free guide right here. If you're just visiting Japan and you don't know like what to do, how to do things, that guide came together because of a lot of my mistakes. So I didn't know like how to pray at a shrine, or just like how to pay. Like a lot of my mistakes, yeah, I think I don't remember how many pages it is. Yeah, but a lot of mistakes that I made, I put them together and I made that guide so you guys don't have to make the same mistake. And I also, if you're just coming to Japan, you don't know where to stay in Tokyo, or like what to do for souvenirs, something like that, all of that is in that guide right here. So please be sure to download it. Okay, there's 2 minutes left before this ends. Did you guys have any final questions? Oh my God. Yeah, amen. Wow, this is good. Raquel, I also recommend iHerb. iHerb is incredible. I use iHerb a lot here. Amazon and iHerb. Yeah. And then I also use, before you come to Japan, I also use, what is it called? Let me see. Lolly. So I make sure I get Bitcoin. Every time I make a purchase on iHerb, I get Bitcoin back. So I can put a link to Lolly underneath this video when it's finished. So there's 1 minute left. This is your last chance to ask questions. If you bought a guide, I will be having another private Zoom live. So anyone that buys any of my guides, you can always come to any of my Zoom private lives. If you join my newsletter, so if you go to askjasminechan.com, there will be a pop-up and you can join my newsletter and you will receive email updates especially just like Japanese phrases. So I try to incorporate more and more Japanese phrases. So please join my newsletter. Everything is on my website. Go play around on askjasminechan.com. I'm really doing my best to help you guys come to Japan because especially with recent government changes here in Japan, I'm really just trying to share my knowledge so you guys can come to Japan and feel comfortable when you're here. So yeah, of course you're going to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but I can help you learn from the mistakes sooner so you can feel very comfortable and love your time here in Japan. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really enjoyed this. Sorry I didn't understand Streamlabs too much, but thank you. I hope to see you guys again next month.